Hello, PMC fans. I'm here, and that was a can falling over, I think. But we're here. And I'm interviewing Mr. Eric of the Colorado Mamoswines heavy metal something. What's up?
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Pokemon, yep. You know,
So,
like when your mom was like, we're playing them Pokemons.
yes, that's exactly what my mom sounded like. But, welcome to the league. I've known you not for a very long time. Pretty briefly, but I heard about you a lot beforehand. Because
Ooh.
a lot of my friends were in leagues with you, and they were like, "Oh, Eric," and I'm like, "Oh, Eric? No, other Eric." I'm like, "Oh, there's another Eric out there. Cool." So yeah, I mean, I've known of you for like maybe almost a year now. So
Sweet.
yeah, so welcome to the league. You're in the PMC now.
Thank you. Finally.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on the PMC, sir?
Well, I really wanted to join the PMC when I was in the OBC with Lucky Lad and Specs, and all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, the PMC starts and the whole league just died.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, that's where I gotta be. If a league can literally just die from another league starting, that's what I want.
Yeah. I think that's actually might be where I first heard of you was through the OBC. Because I was helping other Eric help build for you,
Oh, okay.
something like that. But yeah, I
Something
I,
like that.
I wanted to be in the OBC, but Lucky didn't like me because Lucky said a lot of stupid shit, and I liked to fuck with him about it. And he didn't like that I was basically a smartass all the time. But oh well. But yeah, and the next question was how you found out about the PMC. So you already answered that. What are your thoughts on the league format in general?
Whoa, where'd I go?
What the hell is that voice?
Give me a sec. Why is this not connecting to my Bluetooth? There we go.
Are you having issues?
I'm having issues. Never
Nice.
had any issues. Right. So what was the question? I'm sorry.
The question was, what are your thoughts on league format?
I really like league format. Um,
Hello?
all right, there we go. Okay, so
it was just I really like league format.
really like league format and then just die. Yeah, but I like it better than, standard laddering or VGC. 6v6, singles to me is more competitive than, doubles, and you're just like, okay, I'm going to protect here, and I just got to guess your protect turns
Yeah.
for that. And then laddering just, to me, just seems kind of mindless. Like, you're just, it's just like, I hope my team matches up against the team that I'm going to go, the 50 teams I'm going to go against on the ladder, you're just clicking buttons aimlessly.
Yeah,
So I
pretty
like
much.
the competitive that the league brings, because you're like, okay, so they're going to counter team me, let's speed creep their speed creep, and let's bring this wacky set that will throw them off.
Yeah, it's the amount of control you have over your team.
Yeah.
It's really a personalized kind of style, which is cool. Um, but I mean, you've already briefly mentioned some league experience, but go into your prior league experience.
So I originally started wanting to be in league when I saw like Shady Penguin and the GBA, and I'm like, that's really cool. You get a team and you get to battle cool people. I'm like, how do I get into this? Obviously, I wasn't cool enough at the time. Still not cool enough to be in the GBA. So I made my own league called the PBL. And season one of the PBL, I made to make it to the semifinals.
The Peanut Butter League.
The Peanut Butter League. You could call it that. It was more like the normalest league name ever. It was just called the Pokemon Battle League. But Peanut Butter League sounds much better.
That sounds pleasant.
It does.
Nice.
So from there, I joined another league called the NBA, and then the DBL, and then just a handful of other leagues. Trying to gain experience and kind of get my exposure out there to eventually one day fulfill my dream of being in the GBA season 50.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Um, honestly, I feel like the GBA is not gonna last that much longer, just because, like, all their famous people, all that good shit starting to die out, and it's getting so saturated with other leagues. The GBA isn't that rising idol that it was before.
Right.
So, yeah. Um, but what do you feel like is one of your biggest strengths when it comes to battling?
Um, I feel like a big strength of mine is predicting the play. Stepped on a rat. um, predicting plays. Like I feel like when I'm on point, I'm like on. I'm pretty sure everyone's like that, but I feel like I'm extra on when I'm like, all right, so this is what you're gonna go for here because you literally have to. If you don't, then you fail. But I feel like once I'm in the zone, I'm good.
Your audio's being a dick.
It is.
Clean. I hope my Camtasia is using the right microphone. I don't know, but yeah, I feel that making ballsy reads that a lot of people don't have the balls to do.
Oh yeah.
It's fun shit. Um, but on the other side, what do you feel is your biggest weakness?
I build too passive of teams as my biggest weakness. Like I'm like, okay, I'm gonna build this, and it's gonna do this, right? And it's specifically for this, but literally everything else that he could bring just beats it. And I'm like, but I can beat this one thing. But so I feel my teams are too passive. Like I'll build like a mostly
Hello? You ripped again.
rip.
Okay, there you go.
But
Yeah,
as I was saying, I'll build like a bulky team and have like one offensive Pokemon, and then that I'll like play terrible with it, and then it'll die, and then I'm like, well, that was fun.
yeah. I see that a lot with people who like to build defensively, like Tyler, for example. He used to play really defensive teams like Stall and shit. Then once he started branching out to offense, he didn't know he hasn't really figured out how to use offense without it being passive. So
Yeah.
um, how do you usually go about your drafts? Like if you make a plan or something.
I'll try to find like a couple of mons that I can pick up, and I'll try and build that around the best that I can. I try to make sure that I don't have a lot of common weaknesses, or if I do, I have a way to plug them up pretty good.
Yeah.
So I would say I kind of go in with a plan, but it's really just kind of more of an outline of like, okay, this is what I want.
Yeah. I think that's how a lot of people do it. Is like they know what they want to get out of the team, and instead of planning like specific mons, they just go with what's there, or they to avoid basically getting sniped. They don't plan specific Pokemon. They plan what roles they want filled, and then when their pick comes up, they look and see, okay, what's left that can fill this role for me and works with my team, and
Yeah.
it kind of works with them. Um, but what do you believe is the most overrated Pokemon of the format?
Overrated. Overrated. I don't know. What's like overrated?
Aggron.
Just Hagron. Anything that A Drive drafts, I feel is overrated because then everyone else drafts that after.
Wow, fucking shots. I feel
Right?
it.
Nothing against him, but I mean, I feel like everyone's like, oh man, I saw A Drive do this really good. I can feel I can battle like him, but A Drive kind of has his own thing. He picks mons that kind of mesh with how he plays and stuff.
Yeah, and he does some wacky ass shit. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. I mean, he makes ballsy plays too and aggressive stuff. So, like when he drafted Mega Aggron, and then like 3 leagues that I was in, like 3 people, there was Mega Aggron was drafted. Not that it wasn't going to be, but then they all named him, Megatron. I'm like, come on.
I love when people steal nicknames. Nicknaming isn't that hard.
Like I get, he's your idol and everything, but come on.
Yeah, like
You just drafted
I
today.
get
I'm an 8
inspiration. There's a difference between inspiration and emulation.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Mega Aggron is really good. Like, I hate playing that fucking Pokemon. But yeah. And on the other side, what do you feel is really underappreciated? Aggron?
Aggron. No. I feel an underappreciated mon is Arcanine.
True.
It gets really cool ability. 3 really good, and then its ability to be defensive and offensive.
Yeah. It's like, to me, Arcanine is basically exactly Entei, except it's better defensive and not as good offensively.
Yeah.
So, but they're like literally the same Pokemon. But yeah,
I feel it's a hidden gem, and if you can, get it in a later round, it's like a pristine pick. But
yeah,
it's not something I would go and pick like round 1.
it's definitely one of the best like bulky fire types out there. Um, but do you have any expectations for yourself in this season, sir?
Not make a fool of myself. I know there's a lot of good battlers here, like Verd, and Specs is pretty good, and some other folks, and I just want to make sure I can at least stand my salt a little bit and not just get ran train through.
Yeah, I mean you have Blaziken. Okay, that's pretty chill.
I have speed boost Blaziken.
Oh man, I can't wait till you see the power rankings. When we talk about your team, it's funny.
Eric number 0.
Oh yeah.
Number at the bottom.
Yo, I went ham, but yeah, it's gonna be really funny. But do you have any inspirations when it comes to battling?
Oh, you died. What?
Do you have any inspirations when it comes to battling?
Not really any inspirations. No real inspirations. My only true goal is to finally beat Dom.
True. And he drafted a really good team. I like his team too.
He did.
I mean, he drafted Garchomp and Mienshao. Like those are 2 of my favorite Pokemon ever.
He's a really good battler.
I'm excited. I think I'm interviewing him Thursday, and we will see.
Nice. We'll see.
But yeah,
no inspirations.
just like friends that you're like, I want to be better so I can beat them.
Yeah.
Nice. But thank you for your time. I know we basically sat in the call for like 15 minutes while I was dicking off. But it's been cool. This interview was definitely a lot more chill. I guess. I mean, I've done like 5 interviews today, so I've done a lot of work today. Really making use of having 1 day off this week. But I have one final question for you, sir.
Have a beer.
Exactly.
Sure.
Who is going to be the PMC Season 3 champion?
Season 3 champion.
Aggron.
Definitely Aggron. I'm feeling either Dom or Verd again.
Oh no, you're supposed to say yourself.
No, not me.
You gotta
Be a
set those
miracle if I make it.
expectations. I'm gonna be the
No,
fucking winner.
no.
I'm gonna be the best.
No, see,
Need
if we
some
go
confidence.
in with reality,
God damn it, Eric. You ripped again, by the way.
I was saying before the audio ripped. If I go into this with the expectations that I'm here to have fun, learn some new stuff, meet some new folks, and what happens.
Oh, I
It
love.
makes it easier so when you lose, you don't. It's not. It's like it's not a big deal. I lost. It's cool. It's a learning experience. That's how I try to take everything.
Yeah. That's a phrase I like to use a lot. Whatever happens, happens. But I feel like if you weren't married, I would want to see if you had the confidence to talk to women. I don't know, but you're good. So yeah. But yeah, thank you, and thank everybody for
I don't
watching.
even have the ability.
And go subscribe to this man. That's something I haven't been saying in these interviews. Is check out his channel because he does shit. He's in several other leagues. He's in the Ablal, IBLAL. I love when you post videos in the chat and it's IBLAL because I just think to myself, Ablal. But yeah, go watch his videos and also like this video and comment on this video and share this video and subscribe to this channel and subscribe to this video and watch the video and goodbye. You have any last words?
Goodbye. That's it.
Nice. All right, goodbye.